Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Book Club. I finally have a light source again. It's a Christmas miracle. Apt because I went to go get my Christmas tree today. Had a very busy morning. I had a meeting and had a Christmas tree to go get. And I am tired, but I am here to play some terrible games. I am your host, Okanya Games, and I am joined by 4 wonderful voices inside my head. I am joined by Ashley.
I got nothing.
I am joined by Heavybass.
I'm back once again to give you thanks. Except I don't celebrate it. We got stuck with Black Friday instead. So hey.
I am joined by StarmanRandom.
It is a day.
It is a day ending in Y, and I am joined by JEmerald99.
It's Black Friday, Gotta
get down on Friday.
And speaking of Black Friday, happy Black Friday. Destroy all shoppers. We have the players and we have the games, so all that's left is to take a look at the order. And, well, that's the first person. That's not the game order button, me.
Oh dear.
And guess what? JEmerald's the first one up.
Hooray!
Hooray! Who would have guessed? Not me pressing the wrong button again. Up second is going to be Ashley. Up third is going to be me. Fourth is going to be StarmanRandom. And we'll be closing out tonight with Heavybass's game. So,
Really?
let's get started with the first game of the night. From JEmerald.
Well, I'm gonna say this. It's a beat 'em up made by Capcom.
Ooh.
One that I think got repackaged recently in a collection.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. And I'll give you one more hint. It's a Marvel game.
Oh, really?
Ooh, Marvel game made by Capcom in repackaged. You sure you didn't bring us Marvel vs. Capcom?
Maybe if it's a beat 'em up,
Nope.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
That
It's
is
the Punisher.
Ooh,
The Punisher.
I have been meaning to play it.
Punisher.
I've been meaning to play this.
Yep, let me get it loaded. This will be a
Hold
moment.
up, let me see if my Discord doesn't. Okay, still hearing.
Now, I was testing this earlier. Final Burn Neo is what you want to run it in. I tried it in MAME, it doesn't work in MAME. Final Burn Neo is what you want to run it in.
Final Burn Neo is for your arcade purposes.
Yep.
We had Buck Your Hair on here a while ago. That was Final Burn Neo.
Yeah. No, I think Bucky O'Hare's... I think it was Puzzle Fighter that we had that in Final Burn Neo. Or that it had to be running Final Burn Neo. I think that's what got us to add the core in the first place.
Mm.
But yeah, this is in the recent Marvel vs. Capcom collection that came out, I do believe. So...
Is that the recent one that came out? Because the future on that was the one that no one expected.
Yeah, it should be the most recent one that came out. But I mean, I think the game people were most... It was the most notable game in that pack was Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2! Yep. Out of God knows hell. And coming out of developmental hell and beat-ups, pretty much every Power Stone and pretty much Project Justice and all the good stuff.
Ah, here we go.
Hang on, Beak. Let me figure it out, because I saw, I have a bot to, auto-ban, spam, and that must be what because I saw it just trip, so that must be what it caught by accident. Hang on a second.
Wait. Trip from Farce? I know how to get rid of them.
There are 3 things uncertain of life. Bad video games. I can't think of the second one. And Beak always clipping bad moments.
Alright. They should be unbanned now. Now, hopefully, the bot doesn't trip it again. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ban that bot.
Banhammer the ban bot.
What am I looking for?
Yeah, welcome back to the land of the unbanned. I don't know why the bot tripped that. I know it's caught a bunch of, the bot's actually been useful most of the time because it has caught a bunch of those people who post, like, the dud links of, like, buy viewers here or whatever. So, most of the time it does, it's good, but sometimes it hits a false positive. Alright, now let's have a look here and see what's going on here on screen. Oh, hey, another ad.
Oh boy.
Gotta love them.
It is Black Friday. And someone out there is dead.
Yeah,
Those deals are horrible.
Unfortunately, one of my local stores had a doorbuster sale, and they had a few vintage games I would have picked up if I wasn't already heading out this morning, so, oh well. I had noted RBC classic Haunting starring Poltergeist. I still see Mario Adventure 3 on Starman for some reason.
Because I'm
Yeah, okay.
getting to get things sorted. Give me a moment. Or go on without me for a second.
I'll go ahead and make the switch over then. Nothing else. Okay, yeah, I do have audio. I was getting concerned when there was no audio playing for the track screen. Alright, but, save for Starman, I am ready to go when everybody else is.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Punisher. Remember the credit feed.
Alright, so let's play as the Punisher.
Hell yeah.
Because that's the player one. Because that's the player one option. And I've gotten. Whoa, this is interesting. I got both characters on. I think I might have both characters on the screen.
I almost feel like I'm playing a Streets of Rage right about now. Or like a final fight. Which, I mean, you know, beat 'em up, so maybe not the most surprising thing out there.
Oh yeah, pizza time.
Do 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 do.
Wow, picking up the turtles. What's going on back there? You can run, but you can't hide.
For justice.
I don't know how long this game is, since, you know, arcade games, so being able to credit feed should make clearing it trivial. Whether or not we'll do it in half an hour remains to be seen.
Well, this is cool. I got two players on the screen controlling both characters at once.
Oh, you must have player 1 and player 2
Yeah.
enabled for some reason.
I think I might have two players on the same control. Might have two players on the same controller.
You may. That happens from time to time. I think it happened to somebody when, it might have been me that it happened to when we played Bucky. Which, hey, I mean, double the attack power, I guess?
I guess. What kind of an asshole runs on a school bus?
I was tempted to fire this up on my,
Bruno.
on the capture card, because I did pick up the recent Marvel vs. Capcom collection, so I could have played it through that. But this works just fine.
You get to
Alright,
hear
beat down big
Frank
guy.
Castle screaming. What y'all?
You know what I love? When I just trap a boss character in the corner and can just mash the attack button and just watch their health slowly deplete. I mean, it worked to an extent, but after a certain point, the boss got fed up with my bullshit. Okay.
You missed that one. Try another. Tell me where your boss is.
Let's see if Bob's Burgers beat him up. I mean, There can definitely be a beat 'em up for like any. What's the most out there beat 'em up that we can think of off the top of our head? Like a game, like a game, or like a franchise you wouldn't expect to have a beat 'em up, and yet one exists.
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
That's what.
Huh,
Am I swimming now?
We are now gone to. We have now joined the Ninja Turtles. Kudos to anyone that gets that reference.
Now there's a
Pizza time.
I know there's a Persona-inspired game for the Golden Girls. That one I haven't heard about.
Oh.
I know about the... I think it's the Golden Girls Fire Emblem hack.
Made like mock-ups of a...
I've heard about that.
Girls. And someone decided, hey, let's just make this real.
A Hatsune Miku beat 'em up.
So, sometimes people are just so caught up in the fact that they could, they didn't stop to think that whether or not they should.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking. No, not Golden Girls is the one. It's the Gilmore Girls Fire Emblem hack I was thinking about.
You know, that would be interesting, a Golden Girls JRPG.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm under the impression of based on what Bika's saying in chat. Persona-inspired game for the Golden Girls. Whether it keeps the RPG element or just the social life aspect, I don't know.
Rats.
What the? How did you get in?
Please keep giving me guns to... Oh, that's a Tommy gun. Oh, fuck yeah, we're taking that if we can. Oh, my Tommy gun. Okay. Let's take some more pistols.
Grenade. I'll take a grenade. Give me the grenade. Oh, can we pet the dog?
Realistically, for Bob's Burgers, I want to see a mother-like RPG. That would be interesting to see, especially since I don't really see too many you get the occasional one, like, you know, the obvious one being, like, Undertale, that seems to take RPG elements, particularly from Mother. And then you got other weird ones out there, like Citizens of Earth, which is definitely a strange entity.
Citizens of Earth is an RPG of all time.
Yeah, I remember playing that when it was new, because, like, it's basically, combat-wise, it's pretty much a Mother game, but also, your party is made up of everyday citizens whose attacks revolve around whatever job they use, which I guess is kind of a precursor to what we would later know as, like, Yakuza Like a Dragon, how it takes modern, your mundane everyday job and makes it into an RPG job, including attacks for it and everything. Alright, time to credit feed against this son of a gun. Or I could just sort of stun lock you for a moment.
I have been all programmed by the Kingpin.
Mother 1 is definitely an odd specimen when it comes to Mother games. I played it years ago because I have a repro card of it with an English patch on it. And that was before it became available to play here in the States.
Yeah, before they released it on the Wii U.
Yeah. Wii U and nowadays on the Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Which, honestly, probably one of the better ways to play that game nowadays. Because I think they included some of the, I want to say that's a version that has, like, some of the stuff to make it easier. I haven't played the Earthbound Beginnings version, we'll call it, personally. Just because I never really had a need to. I am dumping lives into this like no tomorrow. Punch, punch, punch! Okay. I have punched well.
That's working. Why am I not getting any more credits? Why am I not...
Oh, wait.
Coin, press...
Oh, yeah!
Is it not letting you credit feed anymore?
I don't see it. Hang on, something's up.
graphics and recropping as well. I'm assuming it's not like one of those funny cases of game just stops letting you put in credits after a certain point.
I guess.
I'm assuming it's not that, but...
It's not that. If you're thinking of that, that's a Konami game, like Haunted Castle, or...
Yeah, Haunted Castle does that. I think if...
Arcade.
Yeah, the arcade Contras do that.
Yeah.
I guess it's not something I think of being Konami specific, but it does seem to like to crop up in a lot of Konami games.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna. What is going on with you? Why am I not?
Mother 3 localization makes me laugh, considering, as I recall, Mother 3 is on the Switch Online service for Japan, but not over here in the States.
It probably never will be, sadly.
Yeah, unfortunate. I played through that whole game on my GBA, and it was interesting trying to play through an RPG and having to feel your way around what things do because you don't understand the language.
Yeah, I get that.
I know there's the fan translation that's, like, the way to play Mother 3 nowadays, if you want to play it in English. And Nintendo refuses to acknowledge.
Come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3. How about this instead?
Such an iconic moment, always. That whole press conference was great, to be fair. It's just like peak Nintendo doing dumb shit for marketing and it being hilarious and great. Definitely an era of Nintendo that we don't really see as much nowadays, unfortunately. Just pop in some more credits.
No, we don't. It's kind of sad, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, every time, at some point or another in some of my friend groups, there's the iReggie video, gets brought up. Or just iCarly parody, but with, Reggie and, Big Boys at Nintendo. It's like, yeah, no, they had, like, what could have been, like, a genuine show, basically, with how they marketed some of their stuff. A lot of it was oftentimes, like, fairly humorous. That's desperation. I'm thinking about stuff like their whole campaign for promoting Yokai Watch, for example. That's always a good example of that.
Yokai Watch was interesting.
Never did play it, but I definitely saw a lot of the marketing Nintendo did for it. What with the actual yokais infiltrating Nintendo headquarters. You know, you got stuff like Bill eating all the donuts. Bill! And then you got stuff like Reggie dancing. Another classic.
Bone breaker.
Alright, would you please get up so that way I could punch you some more? Goodbye.
Those were 2 corn dogs.
Damn.
Did you eat 2 corn dogs?
I ate 2 corn dogs.
I'm proud of you for eating 2 corn dogs.
And I'm just fighting the guard wards right now.
Damn. Jim Job must be jealous.
Don't tell him about the secret 3rd corn dog. I'm just gonna punch you into a corner. Okay, but now eat a horn dog. I mean, what?
Ah, yes. The
Was that you, Beak?
Is,
It was in fact
yes,
Beak. To the surprise of
it's
nobody.
always,
I knew it.
it's always Beak.
It's always Beaky in Philadelphia. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
The golden corn dog at Golden Corral. Hell yeah.
Fighting the stupid thing is giving me like very bad flashbacks to fighting the final boss of like the Simpsons arcade game.
Oh, I definitely sunk a lot of lives into that second boss in particular.
Mr. Burns' robot cheats.
It's an arcade game. What did you expect? You expected the arcade game to play fair? Pfft, you
No,
fool!
God, no.
Fair is not the name of the game.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Punch, 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 punch. You know, the things you like to do in
Nice
beat 'em ups. Well, I think I'm going to be dumping a lot of lives into this boss. Don't know what would give me that idea. Wish the gun was a little bit more damage than it did, but whatever. I'll just rely on my tried and true strategy for, like, any beat 'em up. Jump kicks.
Ah, yes.
Always very dependable. Well, sometimes dependable. Alright, punch, 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 punch. Please don't spawn more goons, you jerk!
Oops.
I was trying to figure out what the exact button combo is for grenades. I haven't quite parsed
I
it
just
yet.
mash buttons. That's how I did it.
That's the best way to play games.
It seems to be a two-button
Yeah,
game
I
for the
thought.
most part. Oh, hang on. I used one. I don't know how exactly I did. I have kind of an idea. Nope. Okay, so it's both buttons while in midair. That's the grenade combo. I don't know how often I get him back. I assume I get some of them back on death. Yeah, it's not the most obvious combination. It might be a bit easier to parse when you know exactly how many buttons there are, because I wasn't sure this is going to be like a 2 or a 3 button arcade game.
Hmm.
But it's not too bad. Oh, this must be a bonus stage. Oh man, it's a gallery shooter.
Oh, goody.
I like me some wild guns.
Ah, yes. An instant classic.
Alright, 18. Not bad. This cabinet said, yeah, because a lot of cabinets like to have like button combos listed on the cab itself, which would help for knowing, oh, this is how I do this or that thing. I got pudding! I'm unstoppable now with my pudding.
Pudding, you say?
Pudding. Also, the
Exactly
millions of
2
pistols
products.
that are here. Are we going? Oh, we're going on a train now, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is that is definitely Turtles in Time reference.
It has a train, therefore is a Turtles in Time reference. Yep.
Oh yeah, game that has been really sound stupid.
Trains, noted invention of Turtles in Time.
No, I'm the one that doesn't exactly make sense half the time.
Makes no sense.
There we go. Now I can play the one player.
Hooray!
Now,
You did it. And we're about we're a little over halfway done with our time here with this game.
Mm,
Ooh.
Punch, punch, kick. It's all in the
Punch,
mind.
punch, kick, kick.
Destroy everything!
The beat 'em up lifestyle, truly. Watching the Punisher use a medieval lance to beat people is oddly comedic, right? It's not exactly the kind of weapon you'd think of with the Punisher.
I'm up to Bonebreaker.
Oh, goodbye, another life.
What a fun mix of enemies.
But fun mix of enemies and totally not going to cause any problems whatsoever. And they're infinitely respawning goons at the boss? No, never. Why would you think they would cause problems?
Especially infinitely responding goons with infinite fucking reach.
Welcome, Punishment. All aboard the Death Express.
Boom.
No, the turkey. Wait, I can see it.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Or doom.
Yeah.
Hope my US friends had a good Thanksgiving, or if you don't celebrate, I hope you had a good Thursday instead.
I had chicken from Roosters.
The Death Express. Oh no.
The Death Express.
I better use my fists
Better punch it.
and grenades.
I better suplex this train.
Oh, I'm out of grenades.
Wrong game.
No video game skill. That's really something you just put on your resume as noted unique talents. Suplexing a train.
That's true.
If that doesn't get you hired, I don't know what will.
And since I see some people talk about going to arcades, I never did have like one of the more proper arcades, like the ones that we think of, just like the ones where you get the tickets, which I like to call fake arcades. I only had like one of those where I grew up. But now there's a more proper arcade with stuff like Mr. Driller there. It's great. And then there's all the wild arcade cabs from Japan that I see at conventions. A lot of crazy shit I get to play then. A lot of rhythm games too, which, you know what, I'm okay with.
Hmm.
Okay, Bonebreaker's down.
Pretty sure MagFest also had an X-Men arcade cabinet, which may not be the most surprising thing considering that arcade game in particular is such a big meme with MagFest.
He just
Wait,
did
which
a
one?
Cinema
4 player or 6 player?
If I see someone write suplex a train, my first interview question will be, can you demonstrate? Well, here's my question to you there. Are you the one supplying the train? Do I have to supply my own train? Like, where are we drawing the line here? Do I need to ask you to hire me so that way I can make the money to buy the train so that way I can suplex it? Like, where are we drawing the line here?
Oh boy, a sewer level.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
It's mandatory.
Next stop, destruction.
Of course it's mandatory.
Mandatory reading for Video Games 101. Sewer level.
Katie, put up a sewer count.
I probably won't be too far behind you in getting to Sewer Land once this stupid thing dies. Tag Team Gold next. One of my favorite arcade cabinets to go to with friends is gonna always be if there's ever a Bishibashi arcade cabinet, because who doesn't love WarioWare but multiplayer?
Everyone loves WarioWare.
You can't beat that shit.
Get up there. Jeez, Gromit.
I'm sure there's some other arcade cabs I'd like to do, but it's usually the less conventional stuff that intrigues me. Surprising to no one. My question, what kind of train are we suplexing? Because my first idea was one with real working lights and a livestock smell. See, I was just thinking of like a toy train. Because then I can put on my resume that I suplex a train. I could suplex one that I could fit in the palm of my hand. And technically I wouldn't be lying.
Do a bullet train. Dang.
And that's just like the well played sort of thing. Anyway, I'm in the sewers as well now. Sewers are filled with rats.
Cancer mouse.
I might be able to get out of the sewer, but I don't know if we're going to make it much further than that based on where our time's at, because we got 7 minutes left with this game. I should probably use my bombs some more. That would be a good idea.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, using too much.
23 minutes. Huh.
I just forgot to use
What do you-
bombs from time to time.
Oh, that's a lot of robots.
Yes, perfect. Kingpin, I knew he was behind all of this.
Maybe sometime later I should hit up my local arcade again. I'm trying to think if they got anything that's like especially noteworthy. I think they got that 4-player Pac-Man arcade cab though, where it's like you're all competing against each other to eat each other. That's always fun to do with friends. Alright, eat bomb! Multiple of them, in fact. Oh, fuck yeah, I can blow fire now! Set the sewer ablaze!
Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, Kingpin! Coming for your ass.
Well, you better hurry on coming for Kingpin's ass. Or speedrun it. Pac-Mania... Oh, guys. Is that like the weird 3D Pac-Man, or am I thinking of a different one? I sometimes get my Pac-Mans mixed up. Because, you know, everyone's favorite Pac-Man game has to be Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. Yep.
Definitely.
Look.
Yeah. 3D, 2D straight. Yeah, so that is the Pac-Man I was thinking of then.
Assault rifle. Frank is packing heat.
Oh, shit. At least I'm getting better about remembering to use bombs. Because you do seem to get some of them back on death. I have to imagine what it would be like trying to one-credit clear this game as well. Hanna-Barbera Pac-Man. God. One credit clears seem impossible? You would think, and yet there are people crazy enough to learn the game well enough to be able to do them. I don't know how they do it, but...
Too much time?
I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for that.
Probably for retro achievements, I
Achievement
presume.
for everything.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah. This seems like the kind of game that would have
missed that
a
one.
retro achievement set.
There is a one clear challenge for Alien Predator versus Predator.
Oh, there you go. That's another good beat 'em up.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Another one that we've had on
like,
here before as well.
That is something that technically they can come back, but I think that's going to require a lot of legalese.
Punch, punch.
Kick.
Because it had Lynn, one of the best characters that Capcom actually created for a movie game.
Most of the Mario 64 set recently, I do not recommend it. I 100% believe that if a game is like pretty well known, I expect the set to be complete ass.
There's a lance here.
Yeah, so it's not particularly useful.
I figured.
Usually the easier sets are the ones that, like, people are just happy to see these games that they made sets for played. Or it's just like, beat the game and boom, mastery. That falls more into my jurisdiction. And then there's one of my friends who did the set for Chaos Edition. You know, the get every star. Easy, right? And then you remember, oh, right, I'm playing Chaos Edition.
That's not good.
Alright, Bushwalker down.
It's a good thing I don't do that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Retro Achievements continues to be something that I
Trying
just
to
kind of
keep
watch
my
from a safe
sanity.
distance. I have other ways of losing my sanity. Which, hey, speaking of which, I'm probably going to be back to a normal schedule next week, which means I gotta probably play Batman Forever and Fantasia, both for Genesis.
Oh, goody. That is... Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Is that Game of the Year thing?
No, this is actually the last week for that, but I'm pretty content with where I'm at for challenges that I got done, so I'm like, yeah, I'm good stopping here. There's probably a few more I could get down in that set, but even if I want to get them down, tomorrow's really the last day that I could realistically do challenges for that. I could do them part of Sunday, but because of time zones, I think the deadline for submitting is like 3 p.m. Sunday.
Oh, okay.
If I didn't lose power, I would have shot for getting all 100 down, but that was gonna be a long shot no matter what.
Hmm.
There are some nasty challenges in there.
I beat
Oh,
the
boy.
year-long challenge race. That was Challenge League.
I found the boss. I'm not gonna kick the boss's butt in time because we've got like 30 seconds left.
I'm already at the final stage.
Oh, good job there.
So this
Yikes.
is the final stage. One of those rare instances where I'm ahead of everybody.
18.
Yeah, I definitely went at a bit of a slower
Far.
pace, mostly because it took me a bit to figure out bombs. I might have been able
Yeah.
to keep pace a bit better if I was using them more regularly, but oh well.
They got a poppy field and a mobile factory all in one cape. Arizona. You can definitely tell this is definitely, you know, fictional. One, Arizona doesn't have poppy fields. I know it's drugs.
Well, we have hit the 30 minutes for Punisher, so
Okay.
And we're done.
yeah, we're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Ashley's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh boy.
Oh. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing in a minute.
Yeah.
Load the dolphin.
You love the dolphin, don't you?
Yes, but I know exactly what happens when you come on the show, Ashley.
I need to bring
The
Dolphin for Atari 2600 just so I can say load the Dolphin. No, not that Dolphin.
Oh.
Dolphin
No,
on
I
Atari
just don't
2600 is such a neat idea, though, for a game. It's like a game where you have to go through walls. It's basically like a find the hole in the wall sort of deal. But the height the wall is going to be at is determined by the sound that you hear. So the higher pitch it is, the higher the hole in the wall is going to be. So you have to go up. Whereas the lower the
There we
pitch, the
go.
lower you gotta go. Pretty neat. Would recommend as far as Atari 2600 games go. Alright, well, we are back for our second game for tonight. From Ashley.
Oh boy.
This was originally in your set for the last show you were on, but then you're like, yo, can I just put Wario World in here? And I'm like, sure. But now you're finally getting to give out the game you originally wanted to give out for that week.
I am, but I have a question.
Yes.
Oh
What has layers?
What
no.
has layers?
Onion.
Onions have layers.
They got it. We're playing Shrek 2.
Ogres have layers.
Shrek 2, everyone, load it up.
Oh god, what's this for?
GameCube.
Called it!
Well, damn.
Should have been the Game Boy Advance version just to be funny. I assume it came out on Game Boy Advance.
Sorry, I was just obnoxiously loud. Can't help it. Anyway, so back to
Switching my controller.
So lovely.
I definitely have some funny stories pertaining to this game, but I'll get into them when we jump into gameplay. But I assume we're gonna get a cutscene, and there's gonna be some wonderful voice acting, so it may be a bit.
And hold up.
That's what I'm afraid of.
This beast still be under warranty.
I know the risks of using a crappy version of a game. I'm hoping this is not a retro achievement because I'm gonna be very annoyed.
Yeah, I checked to see if I had any version of Shrek 2 to boot up for this, and just boot it up on hardware. I don't, so... Big loss for Shrek 2, I know. And these don't... And looks like the game also, unsurprisingly, doesn't really have movie scenes, it looks like. Seems like it's all, cutscenes done in-game.
Well, it would be all ogre if... Why the fuck is this... Oh, Jesus, bloody berry.
And I see GameCube is doing a funny as per usual, and, is breaking for some people.
Yep. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Why are you not working? Why am I not getting the screen shown up? Why is it so... Why is this an issue? Why is this a problem for me?
So loud.
While people are getting it booted up, I guess I'll start to tell the funny story. So, one of the panels that I went to... Oh, what's up?
Got it. No issues anymore.
Alright, never mind, then I'll probably tell when we get into gameplay then. Well, once I get yours. Good. Oh, okay. That should be apt. And now I get to stare at Ashley's dolphin window for a bit. There we go. Now I see all 5 up. Let's turn that down a bit.
Newlywed fever continued to rise in the swamp, and dear Theo...
Alright, I am ready to go and everybody else is.
Now I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shrek 2. Start that new game.
Lovely. Why can't I lower the volume? What is wrong? Oh, this is going to be one of those days, isn't it?
This beast could be under warranty.
You're on the right way for a smack bottom.
Newlywed fever continued to rise in the swamp, and dear
This game, I swear to God.
invited her and Shrek to
Yeah, so to talk about that story that I was talking about before, so there was a panel that I went to at PAX, and it was a panel of musicians, and they had to make a song for a cutscene in a game, and the cutscene they picked was a cutscene from Shrek 2, because it was it's been 20 years since Shrek 2 came out. It came out in 2004, apparently. And then all the... So they had to make it was like one of the last cutscenes of Shrek 2 that they had to make a song for. And they were given a wheel of games that they had to spin, and they had to make a song in that game style. So, like, there was, whatever Tony Hawk game came out in 2004, if they landed on that, they would have to make a, song based on, like, in the style of that Tony Hawk game. I forget what else. I think Half-Life 2 was another one that was on there. And then a very funny one that was on there that somebody got stuck with was Leisure Suit Larry.
Damn.
It was definitely something to behold.
Could you rescue my 6 brothers as well?
let's... The look of this game, like, I don't know if it actually is or not, but the look of the game kind of implies that this could work as, like, a 4-player game. I assume it's not.
It does, in fact.
Oh, it does? Alright.
Yeah. Because I'm accidentally controlling 2 players at once, and they are, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Fun for the whole family, I guess.
The gingerbread man's just here because they needed a 4th character.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you give your player for the gingerbread man? I would.
No, I rather would have the gingerbread snap.
Yeah,
Thank you
who-
very much.
Yeah, make some gingerbread
Oh,
men
you
for
can
the
turn the
holidays. Hopefully this doesn't become a where the heck do I go kind of game.
I think this is a where the heck do I go kind of game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't really have much direction on where I'm going, so I'm just kind of wandering around. I'm sure I'll figure out where I'm going after long enough. It's ogre before he even started. Correct.
Aha.
Damn.
Somebody. No, we're not doing that this time. This time.
We don't need to get content flag. Thank you.
This makes this game go away quicker than
Oh,
some.
God.
The copyright claims sure don't stop coming.
They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they just don't stop coming, and I'm going endlessly with this.
Now the question is, do
infinitum.
people speedrun this game?
Probably.
I'm sure. People will speedrun any game.
Little, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of fun little bugs and skips that you do.
Okay.
Characters by pressing the L or R buttons.
Okay, so that's how I switch characters. Got it.
How do you check?
I'm going to assume... Well, maybe. I don't know if characters are going to have their own unique abilities to get to specific areas.
That's what I'm thinking.
This is definitely the kind of game where I could believe it being either way. Either they all could have their own unique abilities allowed to get into different places, or just another corpse for you to be able to control. Both are equally plausible, in my mind. I'm not sure how worrying that is.
I don't know how much of this I can play.
Some people just can't take the Shrek. Oh, wait. I did something. I got enough eyeballs, I think, is what I did. So I guess that's the MacGuffin I gotta collect.
Oh, right.
I'm fighting the merry men.
Well, they ain't so merry now, are they? Oh, right.
Because their leader is dead.
Oh, right, yeah. Where's Robin when you need him?
Dead.
Probably dead.
He got his ass whooped.
Please help me.
I see... What are the coins used for? I've got 90 of them. Are they currency? Do they give me lives? Are they score? Do they make me feel good? Currently helping Batman. Well, there's your answer right there. Currently crime fighting. You want me to put the block on the thing, don't you? At least what that's implied to be, in my mind. Oh, probably just to get that one thing. Okay, is there anything hiding back here? Yep, another MacGuffin. I like picking up these MacGuffins and not knowing what they do.
Oh, merry man.
Oh, merry men!
Oh, merry man. Oh, I beat the shit out of Fire Tuck. Anyway,
Oh no, anyway.
I'll stop you like
he had it coming.
I deserved it.
Oh, here's Robin.
Okay, maybe the ground pound's gonna be the way to go for combat. 'Cause it seems like they can deflect my attacks, but also the ground pound can easily stun them.
Alright. Robin Hood and his merry men have been
Limited time.
thoroughly murdered.
Or murdered. Is that what we're going with?
John!
Thoroughly bamboozled. Pants stolen.
We'll be parking tonight.
Hey, I'm a princess.
Also, they are... Do they infinitely respawn?
They do not.
Okay.
You just have to beat enough of them to the dirt.
Okay. I was like, do I have to beat up this guy on the swing first? But no. I think I'm getting near the end of the well of dudes to beat up. They should make ice cream bars with edible sticks. I believe that's just an ice cream cone. I think you just want an ice cream cone, is what I'm gathering from that.
You know, in Spanish, a donkey is called a burro. I guess that means.
What are the
real donkey
chances
is a
of me
burrito.
soft locking myself in this game?
Moderately to very, I'm gonna say, on a whim. Just call it a hunch.
My brothers and I can't thank you enough.
Yes.
Oh my god, fairies.
Not being able
It was a
to
lovely cruise.
progress because the thing I need,
I'll open
I
the gate
accidentally
for
killed
you,
and they don't
darling,
respawn.
If you will bring me fairies.
So I might have soft locked myself.
Might is a strong word.
Slow down time with Fiona. Then touch all the fairies.
When you've gotten past the leprechaun part, don't kill the turtles.
But what if I wanna
Why
kill
can
the turtle?
Fiona slow down time again?
Because we have to differentiate the characters somehow.
I think my question still stands.
Okay, yeah, I soft locked myself. Oops.
Maybe that's a sign that we're gonna
Okay.
be done shortly.
I think we're going to be done. very shortly.
I'll let it run to the 10-minute mark before stopping the timer. Too busy catching fairies.
Oh, I got it.
Good job! Yay! Because all women can slow down time. Duh!
Hello, man.
Right, what a fool I was.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Oh, that little Jaws.
We're gonna need a bigger game.
Alright, well... You are already free from Shrek. Congratulations. And or I'm sorry.
Shrek, that was an awful throw.
I'm gender fluid, so I can only slow down half of time. You can only slow it down to a quarter time. Alright. We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, I believe we're playing my game up next. Yes, we are. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh, good.
Oh man, I was about to.
Man, that was a quick one.
Sure was.
Yeah, don't we all feel fulfilled? I don't.
No.
No.
I just feel a bit goblin. Goblish? I don't know.
We're going to go into the menu. We're going to close this content and never speak of it again.
And never play a Shrek game again. Now I've got post-traumatic
Used to
swamp
be
disorder.
underwater.
Now I've got post-traumatic swamp disorder.
Stop that. Stop that right now.
It'll be all over soon.
It'll be all over soon.
Oh,
Oh god, I hate it. We were talking about Pac-Man 2, the new adventures earlier, and now music from that game is playing on stream. I hate it.
look, look.
You can deal with that a little bit faster if you just tell us what we're playing next.
Well, it's a good thing we just came back from break, so I can do exactly that. Because we have a third game for me. Now this is a reattempt. So this is a reattempt on giving out a game, because I tried to get this out a few weeks back, and it came with some technical mishaps. So I'm gonna try again to give it out, and we're gonna see what happens this time around. So, backed by popular demand, this is Astal for Saturn.
Oh,
Saturn game.
Saturn game.
Luckily, I tested Saturn and RetroArch and it works, so... Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Put up, and... Shut up.
Remember, friends, to extract and load the queue.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a Saturn game, so we'll need queue files.
Yeah, sometimes you can get away with not needing them, but...
And this game does have achievements, and I just found out, and I just got that on the screen. Lovely.
Stall, to my knowledge, is a, just straight up a first-party Sega game. It's just one that people don't oftentimes hear about because, Saturn. And it's usually cited for looking very good.
Like there's achievements for Resident Evil, achievements for Mega Man X4, and Mega Man 8. The best version of the game, might I add, as well. And, ooh, pretty.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be loading.
You're loading the
It's
queue,
not-
right, Ashley? Or are you just loading
Yep,
this?
I'm using the queue.
It looks like you were using Beetle. I assume you tried both cores at this point.
Well, it's working on my end.
Tried the only one I had, so I'll...
Yeah,
get
Beetle
that.
and Kronos is the other one that tend to end up using. I mean, if I had to give out another backup for this game, it's unfortunate, but it do be like that sometimes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Kronos is the other one that I sometimes try to use with Saturn. It also might be a matter of needing firmware or something alike with that.
This is actually running fantastic on my computer. What the fuck? Oh, right, yeah. Flex. I got a better computer.
Damn.
Fair for a few months. It is great. First time I played a Saturn game for this thing, and bloody hell, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've wanted to give out Astal both last time I tried to give it out and this time, although we might be going to backup, unfortunately. But the reason I wanted to give it out is because while I haven't played it, I usually hear it cited as like one of the best looking Saturn games. So like I wanted to try on that principle alone. Give me 1 second here. Oh, wait. Might have visual for Ashley.
Seems that way.
Yeah, okay. So we are gonna get to play Astal this week. Hooray!
Yay!
Now, unfortunately, if you're depending on me to tell you how the game works, I'm going into this pretty blind as well. Outside of like a little bit of what I've seen of Astal, so. Also, another fun fact of the North American Saturn library, this is the one game that doesn't have the name of the game on the spine. Because that's fun. I just need to see the game on Starman and J Emerald, and then we'll get rolling.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
I didn't realize Ograpon was in this game.
This is a game that, even if it doesn't really have ties to it, for some reason in my mind I associate it with another game that we've had on here before, which is Silhouette Mirage.
Never heard of that.
That is a treasure game, actually.
Oh. A treasure game for the Saturn?
I don't know if it's on... I know it's on PS1, because that's the version we had before.
This here, there's not enough space on RVC. Fuck.
Let me look here. Yeah, PlayStation and Sega Saturn for Silhouette Mirage, but I assume the Saturn version didn't get localized here.
Where do we go here?
What ended up happening, Jay?
Doesn't have enough space for extracting the game.
Do you need to clear out some space on your hard drive then?
I guess so.
Guess.
I would imagine that's the reason why you're getting that message, if it's telling you no space.
Hmm. Okay.
Guess I have to get rid of some shit. Hold on.
Alright, it's getting a sudden wave of PC80/PC88. See, I played a few PC88.
You can get rid of the Shrek game.
Yeah, there you go. That's a GameCube game. That's pretty bulky. I'll give you some space.
I'm pretty sure that's a good majority of the frickin' disc, but yeah, get rid of the Shrek game. And we never talk about it again.
No, PC88 is a console I had to get a little bit more accustomed to because of Gamer of the Year, because there were 2 PC88 games in there, and while I never got around to the second one, I did play a lot of the Castle. That game is interesting, but boy, playing it at 8 millihertz is something.
8 millihertz.
So I learned I was playing at 8 millihertz, and then I found out that somebody else was playing at 4 millihertz and had a much easier time because you basically play at half the speed. So it takes a longer to do, but it's a lot easier to make the precise jumps.
Oh. That shit's tiny.
Hopefully, Jay will be able to get some space cleared pretty quickly, and that's what
Already did. And let's see. Beetle set. Okay, we got it running.
Is it running now?
Yeah.
Hooray! Which means we'll be able to get started very shortly here, once I see you get to, like, title screen, or get past the BIOS, at least.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting some water.
Alright. Alright, I'm ready to go and everybody else is.
Mm.
Give me 1 second to actually do a slight recrop on one of the feeds.
He said recropping, not rebreathing.
Alright, there we go. Alright. I didn't hear anybody saying they weren't ready, so starting.
Alright.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Astal. I think you can bump up the number of lives.
You got
by 1.
5.
By 1, but it's still something you can bump up.
Okay.
I believe we get some wonderful voice acting with this game as well. That's gonna be an interesting button to have as jump. I mean, I guess I'll make do with it. But this game just seems to be a reminder of, oh yeah, Saturn is good when it comes to 2D stuff. Also, you can lift things. Very big things.
But they decided they wanted to talk more about the 3D capability of the Saturn, which was,
Yeah, probably because, I mean, pretty sure that's because PlayStation hit the scene.
Get out of the way. If you're here to steal the bird,
What am I doing?
get by me first.
things. You're doing things. Just don't worry about it.
I can throw things. Many things. And I died.
If you want to steal the bird, you have to get by me first. Okay. That can be arranged.
I guess I kind of took the amount of hits you have for granted, because you have 3 HP. I just realized. So you gotta be a bit careful with how you're attacking stuff. And getting attacked yourself as well. I think the game has limited continues as well, so it's something else to be mindful of. Especially since you don't pick up right where you left off, so you'll be heading back to a checkpoint.
Get out of the way. If you're here to steal the bird, you have to get by me first.
Hey, get back here!
Alright, let's go back to throwing. Hopefully throwing a little bit better this time. Oh, that is a little bit better. I think the overhead swing might be the way to go. Alright, bird freed.
Stupid bird, quit following me.
Alright, that's a full heal. Good to know. Anyway, we have bird friend now. That's probably what the whistling is for. Or, calling your bird friend. We're doing other fun bird-adjacent things. Oh no, raining spears! There's one negative that I do remember hearing about this game, is that the game itself isn't, like, the greatest. Like, I remember hearing it's not bad, but also, like, nothing to really write home about. Most of the game's charm comes from the visuals. And how clean they look. Yeah, give a whistle and the bird will holler. Oh, I found a dark area. What's up?
I think I've locked. I can't move.
Oh, you can jump.
I can jump, I just can't do anything.
Have you tried whistling?
Well, I tried, I'm gonna have to reset. I have no idea where the heck that happened.
No clue.
No, me neither.
This guy seems to have similar energy to, like, Rystar because of picking up and grabbing and throwing things being, like, your primary method of attack. Just gives you the same kind of vibe because of that. Grab some healing. I don't know what button is normally jump. I would assume the C button. But for me, because of how this is bound for me, it is R1 on my DualSense controller, which is interesting. Not exactly what I think of when I think jump button, but here we are.
You missed that one. Try another.
Let's try to... Oh, nope, I died.
Darkness. What is this, a Kingdom Hearts game?
Into the darkness. Still my favorite Kingdom Hearts. Mandala.
Why you give me the fucking...
I see the Mandala effect. Yeah, it's kind of a subtle thing, though. The orange border showing, yeah, this is the whose person's game is currently out. There's sometimes where I've forgotten to have the orange border, but they're few and far in between. Because, like, here, let me show a behind the scenes bit here. So I have, I basically have 5 different buttons, which correspond to which one's highlighted. That's your behind the scenes bit for the day. I just end up switching them during the intermission, so you don't usually see the behind the scenes part of it. Like, I like it as a way to say, like, if people are coming in, hey, this is kind of a subtle way of saying, hey, this person is the person who picked the game you currently see on screen. Anyway, I'm not doing great in the cave. Let's try again. I feel like you could do with another hit. Maybe it's just because I'm not really accustomed to how this game plays just yet. And see if there's anything else I really have in my bag of tricks, but it does seem to be mostly a 3-button game. Attack, whistle, and jump. Alright, let's get that healing again. And now it has become dark once again. I'm gonna wait down here and...
There are so many beeps in my fucking ear, like, what the fuck?
Now,
Oh shit. These things that fall down... Fucking bane of my existence, I'm learning. I'm never prepared for them.
Ow. I'm gonna stop playing that, or else I'm gonna go deaf.
Fair enough. Got the healing. I'm gonna try to at least get through another stage. I still agree with, like, this game is interesting to look at. Maybe not as interesting to play. But at least interesting to look at.
outside, not video game sector.
It is definitely interesting. I do want to play more of it. It's just like, what was going on with the sounds?
It's a bit loud.
I assume
A bit.
I think the sound. I think it might be a bug because Saturn emulation, unfortunately, is pretty buggy. It sounds mostly all right on mine, so it might be specifically a problem with your setup. Not sure.
Might have been. Good lord.
Yeah, it's one that I remember hearing with the voiceovers for Astal in English. Is you still have the yatta at the end of stages.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. It's a bit weird.
Okay. Every time Hector comes to this...
Alright, it looks like I found a boss, so I might as well take an attempt at the boss before moving on.
That motherfucker is a bot. It's almost sad.
Whose audio is being picked up?
Not mine.
Not mine.
I'm looking at Discord to see who's... Ashley's apparently.
The evil eye. Huh.
That's been like a...
Yep, that's Ashley's. We can hear you, whatever's going on in the background for you, Ashley, in case you're not aware.
Yeah.
It's another person playing a computer.
Oh, is the boss... No, the boss is not dead yet. Okay. Well, it shouldn't be that much longer, I would hope.
Probably.
Also, Stall's kind of just a Knuckles wannabe. In a sense.
Maybe.
Alright, well, I got through the first boss, so I'd say that's a good point to be at. Looks like Starman's also fighting the first boss, so I'll let them finish the attempt they're on before we move on.
Yeah.
Especially because I might be getting some plot.
My goodness. Something that makes sense.
I'm not sure if it's going to make sense.
That might have been me earlier. I do apologize. I haven't streamed in a while.
Now, the bleeding, I was glancing at Discord, and it was coming from Ashley, if that's what you're talking about.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to
I turned everything down? Yeah, I did. Okay, I must have...
That's
Might have been me.
the first boss down.
Nice.
It's a weird game, I'll say that. Nice aesthetic, but sometimes in an era where pretty much gameplay is, like, you know, determined by aesthetic and, you know, it looks interesting, doesn't mean it has to be interesting.
Yes, so I was comparing it to Rystar earlier. I think in the gameplay department, Rystar definitely wins out. But with Starman conquering the boss, I'd say this is a good place to stop the timer for Astal.
I mean, we've had a good run tonight so far. We've been punching evil doers, and then got the swamp disorder from Ashley, as usual, I see.
And then Astal. Well,
And a stall.
when we come back from break, we'll be playing Starman's game up next. We'll see you in a bit. Sure to be a good one, I swear.
I hope so.
I've had enough of this voiceover. I'm closing this game.
Oh yeah, I see now. So I have a room in my Discord for Retro Achievements news. If you don't want to grab that information from the Discord itself. And yeah, I see the wall of PC80 and PC88 stuff that's apparently gone live.
Hello. A lot of. I wonder how many games is that. Find out.
Not a whole lot, but still some that I saw in the news section. Anyway, we are back for our fourth game for tonight from StarmanRandom.
So, I was looking for a game as a backup for my initial game, but then
We were so fascinated by it.
I ended up coming across something with box art that had me so fascinated I had to play it and toss it at people. So, it's impossible. It's bad.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Oh, wait.
Wait, no, you have my original game choice in here. Okay, never mind. It's Shadowgate 64.
Oh!
Wait, what? Oh, did I not swap? Hang on, did I not swap that out?
Nope, you did not.
Yeah, I'll put it in here. Yeah, because here, I'll drop the ROM in here for Impossamole. Because that's the one I have in my... So, when you told me you wanted to swap your game, I had already uploaded the pack to my drive and had Shadowgate in there already. And it wasn't until, like, Thursday evening that you're like, you know, I want Impossible instead. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And I guess I just forgot to update the pack for that. So yeah, go grab the game.
Oh, I was hoping to play. I was hoping for Shadowgate. I've heard many interesting things about it.
It's also not good. Don't worry about it.
I know. Something must have mucked up when I was going through everything. It must be that I accidentally uploaded the same pack, because I did upload a pack yesterday. I must have accidentally uploaded the same pack without realizing it. Whoops. Actually, let me look here.
Oh well.
What is this
So-
on?
Some people are thankful for a complete screw up.
This is on TurboGrafx 16 /
That's not
PC
really in
Engine.
the middle. I would say Ocean State, but that's not in the middle. That's
Huh,
more of a trip for
yeah.
actor.
I guess I just forgot to delete the original zip folder and replace it with the new one.
Oh,
Whatever.
Christ. Ugh. I know that logo. I know that logo very well. Ugh. If you're a British kid in the 90s, you know one thing. Gremlin and Zool. Well, not really Zool, but, you know, Amiga.
Is
This
that
looks like a game. Looks like a game for. Looks like it might have been on the Amiga. I bet I go check. Might as well check it out.
I mean, based on the game logo, it's also very much an Indiana Jones parody.
Wait,
Oh,
this song sounds familiar.
Impossamole platform core design. The people that made Tomb Raider did this.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, that's what it says here. Developed by Core Design for the Amiga, Atari ST, Commodore 64, Amstrad CP, and ZX Spectrum. It's 1990, published by Gremlin Graphics, and was published on TurboGrafx 16 and AC Technologies. It is the sixth final game of the Monty Mole series. Who the fuck is Monty Mole? Well, not the Nintendo character, obviously. It must be his tall, retarded cousin.
Is that like the Monty on the Run, or is that something else?
Yeah, I think that's the Monty on the Run guy.
And that's,
Yeah, wanted Monty
He
Mole.
recognizes the music.
in my limited experience with like PC adjacent games from that era, I do recognize the name Monty on the Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might or might not be in for some Prime Kusoge coming up shortly here.
Oh. This is already looking like a Kuso Grande game.
Oh, this is an ocean-sounding song if I've ever heard one. Even if this is an ocean, like, like outright, definitely has some ocean-adjacent beeps and boops in there. Anyway, I am ready to go, and everybody else is.
All right.
Might as well have some fun for 5 minutes.
All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impossamole.
The Orient.
Yeah, this is definitely a very Amiga-ass looking game. I'll give you that one.
Oh boy.
Also, you can kick things.
Badly.
Very badly. Oh, this looks like this game kind of looks like it's trying to be almost like Chip and Dale, with like being able to pick up objects and throw them, but it is a clunk fest.
Ooh.
Like, oh, nearly unplayable. Nearly.
What were they thinking?
Nearly. To the surprise of no one, the game might be bad.
I think this port might be bad. Ugh.
Hey, you stick your sword out at me. I don't want that.
Oh, okay. Do not approach the samurai. They will kill you.
I have a bubble gun. Oh, we're gonna go to the moon! And then they turn into smiley faces. Okay. Yeah, this game makes sense, totally.
What am I even What am I even looking at?
A video game. What do you want?
Define video game. Oh shit, I'm out of bubbles.
How'd you even use
You're absolute buffoon.
Oh.
And I'm dead! Alright, cool. Thanks for playing. Now, is this a game where I respawn right where I die? I'm gonna assume it's not. Nope.
It's a game that wants you to push start to respawn.
Oh, it's one of those. Alright.
Ooh. Ooh, that is...
So yeah, good game, right?
Haha, yes, very good game. Excellent game. Quality, he says sarcastically.
Oh, yes.
He says sarcastically!
Alright, I gotta keep an eye out for a shaking rock. Ah, damn it. I knew it was coming, too. I still got hit by it. What's this? Oh, that's healing.
Oh, wow, at least we're piling through this edition of Retro Book Club.
Caveman? No, wait.
Giving episode where you are thankful you're not playing this shit pile.
Yeah, we're getting the RBC Speed Tech in. Remember, we delayed this show by a week, so I hope it was worth the wait.
I hope so. Especially when it comes to my appearance, aka the most person that beat clips on this channel, at least.
Excuse me, game? What the fuck was that about?
What's up?
Anyway, I picked up a thing and, like, Mr. Mole got, like, had to express his opinions or something. I don't know.
You mean he went on Twitter?
God.
Oh yeah, I think I see exactly what you.
No. Oh, was it Blue Sky? I'm still old these days.
I mean,
either you go to a right-wing place or a pedophile place.
Twitter is I mean, Blue Sky's been pretty chill. Twitter is yeah, it's had some time.
Twitter is no longer where you go for anything.
No. Most people I know have abandoned Twitter at this point. Only people that use it is usually just for business purposes.
I scroll, Monty.
I still have mine, but I barely use it. Oh, yep, find the scroll, Monty. 3 scrolls remaining. Cool, where are they?
Rip.
Are you okay, Monty? Did you tell me where they touched you? This is all the goddamn spikes. Ignore you.
Well, in case you forgot that this game was called Impossamole.
I mean, I wish I could get a better clip, like a mission. I wish it could be called Mission Impossible, but Tom Cruise would be on our asses if he did that.
Or the Commodore 64 classic Impossible Mission. Alright, do I want to go this way? I think part of it is, like...
Or the hit spin-off game, Elevator Action Bowl.
I think part of this game is, like, am I going the way the game wants me to go? Am I not? Am I going directions?
I start playing because what the heck was that?
I'm going in a direction, and I'm going to assume until proven otherwise it is a good direction to go in.
Oh, that's how you get the... Oh, so that's how you do the gun thing.
Gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the knockback in this game.
I completed a stage. Everyone can go home.
Yay!
Yay! We can go home. Thank God for that.
I still haven't hit that point yet.
My game. And now we move on to
No,
my
at
game.
this point, I would have played Shadowgate.
Maybe another week.
I would like play Shadowgate.
Maybe we'll see that another week. I think what really kills this game for me is lack of options to attack. You're pretty limited in your attacking range unless you can, like, pick up a
Find the scroll, Monty.
box or something. Find the scroll, Monty! 2 scrolls remaining.
I mean, this is very clearly, this is very Kusoge. Jesus H. Christ.
Uh-huh.
Are you dead, Monty? Are you dead for good?
No, I got it. Perfect.
I hate these falling rocks that blend in with the rest of the scenery. Find all scrolls to exit area. Alright, well, I missed a scroll or 2. So, rip. I guess that's it for Impossible.
Oh no! Oh no! How are we ever not play Impossible again?
Whatever will we do? Probably go to break. That's what we'll do.
I guess, because it's my game last.
We got our fun out of it. When we come back,
No, we
we'll be...
didn't.
Well, fun is a matter of perspective. When we come back from break, we'll be playing our final game for tonight from Heavybass, blazing through the games this week. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, it's been a great week if you're the short and quick person. Not so much if you're looking
Yeah,
for.
I've been like half asleep all day, so this is great for me because I get to go to sleep after this.
Came over.
Oh no, anyway.
And
Oh no! Anyway.
Oh no, impossible.
Yeah, as if the game wasn't, like, hard enough to try and navigate, also having to pick up stuff in the stage, it's just an extra layer of fuck you energy. Because you may not get everything, and therefore, then you gotta backtrack. Whoops.
Wonderful.
It's definitely more one of those Kuso-oriented weeks. Punisher was let off well, and then it's just all been moderately to very downhill from there. Well,
Oh, with the Punisher being the only good game so far this week.
I don't know, Stall's okay, but it's definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's not bad, it's just confusing.
Yeah, anyway, we are back for our final game for tonight from Heavybass.
So, you lucked out with me this week because the PS1 title belongs to me. And I haven't been on since for a while, and you know, we're thankful because we're gonna go back in time to Halloween. We're gonna be playing Fear Effect.
Fear Effect for PlayStation.
You want to load the Q file, and you're going to load up the PS Core.
Yep. It's a multi-disc game, so I've only got disc 1 here, which I'm going to hope is fine enough. Oh yeah, if you're loading straight from Impossamole, might try to load it as a TurboGrafx CD game, so might need to do a quick, give it a quick kick in the shins there.
Yeah, well, you need to load the Beetle Core, and, well, yes, probably seeing it from my end. It has achievements, and I kind of want to flex. I kind of own the fastest times for both normal and hard mode.
Now look at you go.
Because that's how I won the challenge. That's what I got the last Challenge League board, by beating the normal mode of this game. But I don't want to, like, beat this in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've seen Fear Effect in passing, but I don't know too much about it.
Well, fun. Well, time for some factoids. This is gonna be some fun factoids I learned. The company's been extinct. The company doesn't exist anymore. It's been defunct since 2001. They were trying to get the third title of this series up on PlayStation 2, but they couldn't find anyone, so they went bankrupt. If you know your unreleased stuff, the last 6 months, cutscenes and stuff has been showing up. And it looks really good for a PS2 game. A bit disappointed that instead of all the good shit that we get Sedna.
I'm scrolling through
A big pile of meh.
Scrolling through games that Eidos published. There are some games in here that you may recognize. One of the more notable examples being Deus Ex.
Yep. They published that one.
Another iconic game that they published for the wrong reasons was Daikatana.
Ew.
Oh.
Also published the Windows ports for some of the PS1 era Final Fantasy games.
That is true. They did publish the PS Final Fantasy 7 was a definite execution. I think that PC version is still on Steam.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Just making sure I see it on everybody's screen. It looks like I do.
And another fun fact for those that are like animation and all that stuff, these are the people that did the Spider-Man Marvel show back in the 90s. Yes.
All right.
This is them.
I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Count as them.
All right.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fear Effect.
So, Fear Effect. This is a game that basically combines sci-fi elements and horror elements. It's from a company called Kronos Entertainment that is responsible, as I mentioned before. They did the Spider-Man animated series in the past, and they've released such other titles in the range around the mid-90s and such.
24 hours earlier. Oh man, we get backstory right out the gate.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what it is. It might be because I played it recently. Something about the aesthetic kind of reminds me of Einhandler. I played that for Mystery Race.
This is back in the era where I loved the PS1, I loved Resident Evil 2, I wanted to play more games. So the first thing I did was buying on Halloween one year Silent Hill. That was a bad decision, and it fucked me up for a while. Still kind of does. But this is also one of them.
I'm gonna try to boost game audio a bit since we've got some voice acting here.
There, that's it. The Lamb building.
I think I skipped the intro, but I think on my end, you probably see the good intro.
Another thing that the style, particularly with the characters, kind of reminds me of, in the little bit I know of it, is 1313.
So much for Jin being reliable.
I'll go find him.
The controls are hard, but you might want to pay attention to your shoulder buttons. Because your evade button is your L2 button, your crouch is R2 because that's crucial, R1 is to run.
Yeah, it looks like this has the same general deals as classic Resident Evil: fixed camera, tank controls, all the fun stuff that you may or may not be accustomed to.
All the stuff Toon hates. I kind of really don't want to speed this in 10 minutes. I just want to enjoy the game.
I'm gonna let cutscenes play out.
It explains a few things.
We can get that plot.
The basis of the background, the 24 hours thing, is that you play as Hannah, one of the characters, alongside Glass and Deke. Glass is the one that sounds American. Deke is Australian, and he's a cool character. But you don't see him in this disc, so you see him in disc 2. This is a 4-disc game.
That's the button to pick things up. Okay. That pistol back out. Or try to, anyway. There we go. Should have made a 20-disc game. That'd be funny. I think I've seen a 5-disc game before. Usually I'm accustomed to 4 being the maximum.
Final Fantasy 7 on the PS1 has 6 discs?
No, not Final Fantasy 7 doesn't have. Final Fantasy 7 has 3 discs.
Oh yeah, 3 discs. Why am I hearing 6? Oh no, wait, that's most PC games. Oh, that's a
yeah.
Yeah, I remember Gabriel Knight having 6 discs.
I think it was a Myst game that I was thinking of that has 6 discs.
All right.
Oh, did I die? Yeah, I died.
Yeah, you can die very easily.
Evidently.
Alright.
I was having you mentioned some games are like 500 gigabytes. I was actually having a conversation with somebody the other day about game sizes for modern games, because I just kind of glanced over at what is installed on my PS5, because like files for that are fucking massive. The biggest file I had on my PS5, I think, was Final Fantasy 16, which was nearly 100 gigs. And like, I've had to delete stuff from my hard drive because I already finished it, so I wasn't going to be coming back to it anytime soon. I needed to make space.
I'm going to find this game unplayable, so I think I'm already
You're already out of the game. Fair enough.
I'm getting up. I'll be back.
So, similar story with Astal that we were talking about earlier. I think games that play in this style are definitely an acquired taste as well. Mostly because people realize the fixed camera is not really a function that aged that well. The reason why you don't oftentimes see people going the fixed camera route, unless it's something like an aesthetic choice. Like I want to say Crow County uses that same style because that's modeled after like classic Resident Evil, just as an indie game.
Then again, I heard good things about Crow Country.
Yeah, Crow Country. I've seen it, and I've seen it play before, and like I'm sure it's cool. It's just not a game for me. And there were other games that were coming out around the same time Crow Country came out. Like that's when I was playing stuff like Animal Well, for example. That was around that time. Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun game over to try to figure out what to do with it. Climb down a ladder. The moment you start climbing down it, you get shot off it and instantly die.
Yeah, so it has some puzzle elements.
I can tell. I have to wonder what Crow Country uses for its saving functionality, because the limited saves and having to go back to your last save when you just get got by a gotcha. Like, I got by getting shot while on the ladder, for example. Therefore, I had to go back to the start of the game because I haven't found a save yet. Definitely something that can get frustrating. That part of the year, like around the summertime, a lot of good indie stuff was coming out because that's when I played, what were the 4 games I got? Little Kitty Big City, Animal Well, Penny's Big Breakaway, which I think came out a lot sooner than that, and RZ. Like, those are all banger games from this year that I just picked up all of them at around the same time. I think it was during the summer sale. Indie games are popping off this year. Is my summary of that. For sure, there's a few that I still got to pick up myself as well. All right, let's try.
But like I said, you gotta think smartly in some cases rather than think, you know. So, before the ladder, before you actually get in the area, there's a pane glass window. You could actually shoot it or stab it with a knife. You want to go in there, and then you're gonna like turn on a. There's a lever for steam.
Yep, I see it. Or I see the cutscene for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were talking about indie games.
Yeah, particularly indie games that came out this year that have been pretty banger games.
Yeah, I just played Sorry We're Closed very recently. I'll probably do another playthrough of that on stream because it was so goddamn good.
I know another one that a lot of my friends were talking about was Atlas. That's a, from what I saw of it, furry MMO platformer-ish game.
It's meant to evoke the style of like an MMO, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, based on what I saw of it. Yeah, don't even remind me, Beak. Anton Blast is almost here. That's what I still gotta, that I'm probably gonna have to get on playing. I want to pick that one up at launch, especially considering my my top game of last year was, in fact, Pizza Tower, so I don't know if Anton Blast is gonna make it to the top of the list because there's some strong competition this year. Alright, now what? I got a fuse.
Right, if you go up the ladder, There should be a lever that if for the cutscene you use that lever to get rid of the guy that's below. That's one way to get rid of bad guys. Or you can follow or you can technically follow my stream because I've already played about the first disc already.
Is this Valve then?
Past the locker where you saw Jin get taken down, there's like a passageway.
I think I got it because I pulled the valve and yeah, the guy's no longer there. So.
Good shot.
Made Rusty do 11 P rank runs on Pizza Tower for a $25 Taco Bell gift card. Hope it was worth that Taco Bell gift card.
I don't think so.
I definitely did put my time into Pizza Tower though. Got P ranks in every stage, both as Peppino and as the Noise. Turns out it is a very good video game. Alright, so it sounds like people are tapping out on this, so this is gonna be a good time to stop the timer.
Oh, it sucks. Oh well.
Pretty much the Punisher is the only one that lasted the full 30.
Eh.
But we're not too surprised this didn't go the time.
I should bring the SNES version. That's a very interesting port.
I'm not too surprised that this didn't go to time because it, again, acquired taste, much like the older Resident Evils. They may be iconic, but that doesn't mean they necessarily have to age well. Anyway, let's talk about what we played today. So, started with The Punisher for arcade.
It's a good old-fashioned classic Capcom beat 'em up with guns and Punisher and Nick Fury.
Exactly.
Is it the best game today because it's the only game that went to time?
Depends if you like any of the others.
I think it's gonna if we exclude people's own game because they may have a bias towards them, I think it's gonna generally be The Punisher is gonna be recognized generally tonight as the best game of tonight. Although I have been surprised. Definitely had a bit of a Kusoge sort of list this time around. Alright,
minus the fear effect.
Game number 2, Shrek 2 for GameCube.
Oh boy.
I will say there was like the inkling of a good idea there. The issue is no one who worked on the game today because it was shovelware.
I mean,
this is like the second time actually it's giving me PTSD in this show.
Oops. Should have been here for Wario World, what can I say? Like, I mean, if you just really need to play a Shrek game, I mean, what are you doing with your life? But you live your best life. You live your best life. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm back. What I missed?
We're doing the post game review now, and we're on Shrek. And then now we're done with Shrek. Hooray! Game number 3, Astal for Saturn.
Aesthetically beautiful, gameplay confusing.
Yeah, I'll have to go with that.
Just another example of why Sega should stick with 2D for the Saturn. I mean, if you want a good 2D game on the Saturn to play, like, gameplay's also pretty good, Clockwork Knight is my go-to recommendation in that field. Clockwork Knight is great.
It was fine.
Either that or Sega Sanshio's game.
It by all means, it was just a weird to control platformer.
And I could have called Mr. Bones.
Alright. Game number 4, Impossamole for TurboGrafx.
Basically unplayable. I'm surprised I made it past the first stage.
Huh. The quickest 5 minutes I ever played.
I got to the end of the first stage, but I was missing some scrolls, so I had to go back. I didn't go back.
You were done.
Yeah. Everybody else was feeling pretty down at that point, so I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll throw in the towel here. But, like, what do you want from this Indiana Jones wannabe? Let's just look at the font for that Impossamole and tell me it's not an Indiana Jones wannabe.
Play Jazz Jackrabbit instead. That's a much better game.
Alright, and finally, Fear Effect for PlayStation.
It is a game that is not for me.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Yeah, if you like classic Resident Evil, you'll probably jive with Fear Effect, but if you don't like Resident Evil, look somewhere else for a PlayStation game. There's a bunch of other stuff that would probably suit your taste better.
Probably might not do well with Silent Hill either.
I remember Silent Hill actually went over at least adequately when we played it on here.
Mm.
And I'm a fan of Silent Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember liking Silent Hill a little bit more, but I haven't played enough of Silent Hill to be able to give that proper judgment, but we're not here to talk about Silent Hill anyway. We're here to rank games now, so starting with Ashley on rankings.
I'm gonna skip all rankings, I'm gonna be honest.
Heavybass?
Right. Let's go Punisher number 1 because that's a fun game because I wanted to play for a bit. Fear Effect for number 2, that's my biased showing. Number 3, Astal. Number 4, Shrek. Why, Ashley, why? And number 5, Impossamole. There are better things you can play out there for lesser systems. Like I said, Jazz Jackrabbit, play that. That's fun. That's very fun. You have to play it for DOS though, but it's fun.
Alright, Starman?
Go play Jazz Hand. Go play Jazz Jackrabbit.
Number 1, but that's by default. We'll put Astral or what the hell was at 2. I could see myself having fun with it in the long term. Probably put Fear Effect at 3. If I actually could be bothered to give her a chance, I'd probably like it. Number 4 will be Shrek because it's functional as a game. And finally, Impossible because I have no compunction putting my own game last.
Yes.
Alright, J Emerald.
I knew what.
Oh, sorry.
I knew what I was signing this up for when I put it in.
Okay. Alright, J Emerald.
Alright. Number 5 is Impossamole. It's terrible, but not Darkwing Duck for the TurboGrafx 16 terrible.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah.
But then again, I never played Darkwing Duck, so yeah.
Oh.
You're
gonna regret. Oh, you're gonna regret those words. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You did a polk.
Anyway, continue.
Number 4 is Astal. The only good thing about it is, well, what everyone said is the graphics is pretty damn good, but the game is just really confusing. Number 3 would be Fear Effect. I mean, I have played games similar to this, like Evil Dead, Hail to the King, and that's about it. But yeah.
That game has not aged well.
Yeah, I know. Number 2 is Shrek 2. For shovelware, it's pretty okay. And number 1 is, well, The Punisher. It's really fucking fun. Yeah. It's a classic Capcom beat 'em up. What do you expect?
Alright, and for my list, yeah, I'm gonna keep the consistency going across the board. Punisher is gonna be the top spot. Definitely a very pick up and play sort of game that I think most people can pick up and have a good time with. It's not like you have to be into the specific niche. You'll get some fun out of it, pretty much no matter what. Second is going to be Astal for me. I like the aesthetic of it. Plays a bit clunkily, and I remember saying that the game might get a bit rougher later into the game. Don't know how bad it gets, but I do want to go back and play more of it sometime in the future. Last three are a bit tough for me because they're all pretty scrunched together in my eyes. But I'm gonna say Impossamole because that's the most in my wheelhouse when it comes to genre. Like it's bullshit hard, sure, but at the end of the day, it's a 2D platformer. Like it's not that hard to figure out what's going on there. Fear Effect is a little bit harder to figure out all the everything for it because fixed camera angle. Well, there's a reason that didn't stick around as long as it did. That and every time I died, I had to go back to my last save, which I hadn't found a save point yet, so back to the start of the game.
Oh, I should have mentioned the save point was actually a phone. Was when you hear the phone pause, when you hear the phone go off, that's your save point.
Ah.
Yeah, once you understand the core basics of the game, it's not too bad.
Yeah, and then
you can speed run through it in 12 minutes. I should know. I own the top rankings.
And then at the bottom for me, Shrek 2. It's a very video game in existence. I mean, strictly speaking, I probably enjoyed Shrek 2 more than Fear Effect. But I think Fear Effect is the better quality game between the two, which is why it got put in the 4th place slot for me. But Shrek 2 is a very video game in existence, and that's really about all I can say about Shrek 2 from what I played of it here. Alright, and that is a wrap for this week. So, what do people have going on? Starting with Heavybass.
Not much going on at the moment. Just going through life as usual. Depends if I'm going through YouTube stuff. If I'm uploading stuff on YouTube again, so I'll probably be updating for the month of December. That's usually my busiest month when it comes to stockpiling stuff. Just preparing for the next year, which is 2025, where I'm going to be turning 42. Christ almighty. I think I might have aged a few years. Shit.
Alright, Starman, what do you have going on? Starman?
Starman?
Okay. As I said, as I said previously, I will be doing more streaming. If you like hearing me talk about games and the things I'm doing, please watch me. Also, I'll probably be playing Sorry We're Closed on stream like tomorrow and possibly over the weekend.
Alright, Jam. Oh, go on.
And when Anthem Blast drops, I'll be playing that as well.
Hell yeah. Alright, J Emerald.
Basically the same old stuff I usually do. Repaint, try to work on RPG, E-game. Yeah.
Alright. And for me, next week, we're back to a normal week because Game of the Year will have concluded. So, Tuesday we're going to be starting Yakuza 6. Wednesday we're going to be trying to play through Batman Forever for Sega Genesis. Friday I'm probably going to be tackling Fantasia, along with, of course, next Friday with more Retro Book Club and more questionable games. Also, keep an eye on signups over the weekend because we'll have our signups for next week, sure. But probably on Sunday, I'm also going to put up signups for the Retro Book Club Secret Santa. So, you'll be assigned a random person who also signed up to give a game to, and a random person who signed up will be assigned to give a game to you. So signups for that will go up likely on Sunday, so that way I can have 2 separate posts for both next week's signups and also signups for the Secret Santa. Alright.
That'll be fun.
Let's get out of here for the night. Who is live? Oh, I see someone who we can go say hi to. Let me go ahead and pull him up here. I'm gonna send you folks over to Terravan, who seems to be doing some retro achievements adjacent stuff. So go give him some love, or give them some love rather. And we'll see you next Friday for more Retro Book Club. Bye, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving / Black Friday or regular Friday or whatever the heck you are.